your dream motorcycle is a wonderful experience. We never forget the joy and that special feeling we get whenever we look at it and ride. Before you even get it, you keep dreaming about it and smile just by its thought. I still remember when I was planning to buy a classic motorcycle, because that's what tempts me. I was so confused that it almost took me a year and a half to decide which one to go for. Since childhood, I always loved the Royal Enfield, and when I actually got a chance to ride it, the retro classics started to attract me even more. So I finally decided to test ride all the options available in the market, and after a lot of struggle just deciding, finally bought the classic 350 Reborn. Bullet is an emotion to a lot of people, and yes, I am one of them. That classic look and the tuk-tuk is just unbeatable. But there is more in a classic 350 Reborn to like than just the thump and the wide network of the Royal Enfield. Talking about the aesthetics, you get a wide variety of colors to choose from, though my favorite one is the marsh grey color. The analog digital meter console looks good and gives a sense of retro feel with modern touch. Now let me tell you about my experience with this bike so far. So finally I booked the marsh grey color in the last week of March and got it delivered in the first week of May. So if you are wondering how much you need to wait, then it varies between 40 to 60 days. Now before we jump to anything else, let me tell you that it is absolutely true that there are no vibrations in the classic 350 Reborn, and it is comfortable for both rider and pillion even at speeds close to 100. So I have clocked somewhere around 2000 kilometers on the odometer and haven't faced any issues so far. The ride quality is awesome. The bike doesn't struggle much when you pull the throttle at lower speeds, even in the top gear. If you're riding in city or you are riding on the highways, the experience is really nice. Sometimes I even put it in the 5th gear and cruise at a speed close to 40 to 45 kilometers, because that's the speed limit that we have here, and I haven't faced any kind of issues. Now let's talk about the mileage. I was getting somewhere around 28 kilometers per liter before the first service, and after the first service the maximum fuel efficiency that I have got so far is somewhere around 42 kilometers per liter. You might not believe me, but that is true. And I did a ride to Mussoorie from Chandigarh on it and got an average of somewhere around 38 kilometers per liter. So for a 350cc motorcycle, the mileage is even better than a lot of 150 to 180cc motorcycles. Let's not name them. And also there is not much heat from the engine, so your legs won't get barbecued, and you won't even get uncomfortable even when you are stuck in traffic. Talking about the service experience, my experience was good, and the first service costed me somewhere around 1000 rupees, which I think is justified considering 80% of that cost is for replacement engine oil. Overall, it's just awesome with good looks, comfy seats and suspension, great handling and ride quality, good mileage, low maintenance cost, and how can I forget about the brakes? The braking system has that bite and gives you the confidence that you can even stop at the last minute. and that wide Royal Enfield network to get you covered if you are stuck somewhere. Now moving towards the negatives of the motorcycle, the only issue that I faced is with the meter console. On my way back from Mussoorie to Chandigarh, it reported an error of 20 to 40 kilometers per hour. Once, it even stopped showing neutral when it is in neutral. I have not faced any other issue with fuel gauge as reported by other owners. Also, there is a constant clinking noise from the silencer which can be easily heard, though that is not much of a deal breaker. Coming to the conclusion, if you want a motorcycle that looks classic, matches with your classy personality, can take you to places without bumps getting swollen, for both the rider and the pillion, then go for it. Just that it's a bit overpriced, that's what I feel. The advantage that it has over its rivals is better seats, great ride stability, better pillion comfort, great mileage from an engine of this size, no or minimal engine heat, and if you too are a fan of that laid back riding at a relaxed pace all day long, it will be a great choice. For me, it is my travel buddy and I plan to take it out on long trips more often. If you would like to see places from my kaleidoscope, don't forget to like, share and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.